Collective, let's get this party started and see what's going on in the energy and what's coming towards you. All right. I'll put it up here so I can try not to shake it too bad. All right, so we have same mistake. I'll put you here. All right, and it says different phase, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. Okay. So you got the same script going on here, the same repetitive cycle. And then we have wedding day in reverse. There's a wedding going down from me to we, from uncertain to official. Everything feels so much more defined now. Okay. Let's get one more card, y'all. For those of y'all that don't know, TT here, your friendly psychic medium. Here on the internet, I do this for the girlies. We have X drama. The past didn't stay in the past. An old flame is reigniting chaos, stirring up drama, or still has emotional pull. All right. Just another sad song, stroking something, oh baby, and it's all because of you. All right, so whoever you are that's watching this video, there's two scenarios coming out. Either you're unable to commit to a new person because you still have romantic feelings for your ex. That's one scenario. Scenario number two, you are dating someone or talking to someone. It's situational. They are not able to commit with you, or they're emotionally unable to take the relationship to the next level because they're still hung up on their ex. The third scenario is both of y'all still hung up on y'all exes, but you guys have decided to deal with each other and have some type of situationship. But you guys keep it very platonic. There, you don't put any titles or anything like that. You're kind of just going with the flow. Bottom of the deck. What do we got? Fading feelings. I can't leave them alone, but the dope boys turn me on. All right, so y'all have the same type of scars. So it's like two people here. The strongest message, collective, either you or this person. It's giving like two people though. Like two people have been through a lot of tumultuous things in their life, and there was some type of trauma bond that was created where you guys kind of understand where y'all are right now, and so the relationship is easy. At times, one person wants more, the other person doesn't, and that kind of teeters and teeter-tot. I'm also hearing something about Sonic as well. So this is like understanding or knowing what this is. Okay, if this has been like a continuous thing that you've attracted, like you're sick and tired of attracting non-committal relationships. If the person you keep connections you keep attracted are non-committal, it has something to do with some type of trauma from an ex relationship that leaves you like have an emotional void. That makes it like difficult for you to be attracted to someone else or want to settle down with someone else. And for the other person, they may be having a hard time accepting that relationship didn't work. And so having something to satisfy that or numb that is kind of like they don't want to lose you either. Especially if it's like providing some type of space filler. Now, let's say collective, hypothetically, you saying to yourself, I don't got shit going on like this, and this is just me picking up on the karmic energy connected to you. That would make sense too, because we have ex drama. So this may be the drama connected to your ex, but some way, somehow, the past didn't stay in the past. So if some of y'all, your ex is coming back, or your ex wants to get back with you, and this is what's coming towards you. Universe don't ever tell you something that you ain't need to know for a reason. So I'm gonna interpret it and see what's coming. What's coming towards my collective? Ooh, we got the 10 of Wands, baby. So there's some type of situation where you already got a lot on your plate, and the universe is pretty much saying that you're the type of person that even if you have a lot on your plate, you will still take on extra. All right. You will still take on extra responsibility. You will still help people out when you barely got a pot to piss in yourself. All right. This is a personality trait that you have. You can work really well under pressure. What is this? The 8 of Cups. And so even though the universe is telling you to walk away from something and do not pick up don't pick up a responsibility or extra baggage, the universe is pretty much saying like you're the type of personality that will pick up extra responsibility. You would take on a person's issues even after they done you wrong in some type of situation. Even if they abandon you, you won't do to them as they done unto you. You're just not hardwired that way. You're not built that way. And so if someone's going through a hard time and maybe they lost a job, maybe they lost a person, or maybe they lost a family member, you're the type of person where, depending on the circumstances or depending on what's going on in that person's life, you're like, oh, damn, that is hard. Oh, damn, like, you're not going to have nowhere to stay. You can come stay with me. Or, oh, damn, you're not going to have nothing to eat. I'll make you a hot plate. Or, oh, damn, no one should be alone on their birthday, or no one should be alone during this time. Like you have the type of compassion that, you put your guards down given the situation. Yes, you do plan on keeping some type of boundary up where you're not, this is like the type of energy where they're saying you're the type of personality, you have the type of heart that you could live under the same roof with someone and not have sex with them or not indulge in certain behaviors. But the reason why you let them in your home, or the reason why you leave milk out or you do something, is because you feel like that's the responsible thing to do, even if it's a detriment to yourself. That I could at least help you out during a transition in your life. But you're going to come to find out when you let that person in your home or you let them around you, that they're just going to work super hard to have you put your guards down. They're going to work super hard to try to hit on you in between. And it's going to be extremely exhausting. You're going to be like, damn, I was trying to do a nice thing, or I was trying to help you while you going through something. And this person, they're going to be sitting there lurking and waiting for you to feel tired. It's like, are you tired yet? I'm also feeling this energy as well of this person's intentions was to wear you down to the point where you say, damn, it's harder out here by myself. Let me just work with this person. Okay? That's also a part of this person's intentions. And it keeps you coming back. And I hear it. I'm not gonna do that. I done been there. I done that. X, Y, and Z. Okay. Okay. We'll go along with that. We'll go along with that. So let me ask you a hypothetical question. If this person got diagnosed with cancer and they were in the hospital on their deathbed, that transition, and all they wanted to do was just see you to say sorry. Before I die, before I leave this earth, I just want to apologize to you. I'm tired of fighting. I don't want to fight anymore. You wouldn't go to the hospital? You wouldn't go to the hospital? Tell me right now in the comments, I wouldn't go to the hospital. Now I'm hearing, I would, but that's because I forgive them. There's no right or wrong answer in this. There's nothing wrong with your heart. There's nothing wrong with admitting that this is always going to be hardwired in you to be able to let things go, to stop the war, stop the fight, to make peace. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The universe is saying ain't nothing wrong with you. Right? And so even in this person's deathbed, while you over there getting ice chips to put in they dry ass mouth because their mouth is so dry because the medicine is the chemo or the medicine is draining them for everything they got. When you turn around and get that ice chip, this is somebody that will squeeze that ass. And you may be saying, how the hell do you have time to even have a wandering eye, or do you have time to even desire something more than where you at right now? And they'll say, oh, well, I may be sick, but my shit still work, or they're just hardwired that way. And when you realize that, I think this is more about the universe wanting you to not take shit personal. Okay? And just understand the nature of the creature. That's some self-mastery. Okay? Something about self-mastery in your path is what this person helps you unlock. They help you unlock stuff within you. Abilities and gifts. In some twisted way. It's like they're your kryptonite of some sort. Telling you, this is someone that wants to get back with you. Are you tired of running yet? Are you tired of doing it all by yourself and trying to be strong? We could be amazing together. You stop fighting me, you stop resisting me. All right. So, I think your biggest issue with this person or some type of ex is that something is not equal. You feel like something is not equal. It's one-sided. Eventually, the relationship or the connection starts to feel like they're taking more than they're giving, or you're giving more than you're receiving. And then when you ask for more, you're treated like here you go again. Okay. And that's what makes the connection not work. The Eight of Pentacles is here. So you have someone that's like watching you on your path, and they're waiting for you to hit rock bottom, or waiting for signs of you kind of hitting rock bottom, because that's when they're going to come in and be like, see, this is why situations is happening, is because you refuse to see you refuse to see the truth. Like, we belong together. We're meant to be together. So this may feel like narcissistic punishment, right? Indirect punishment for your choices. But I think this person likes to keep you suffering. And they wait to see, like, if you suffered long enough, because once you get to a certain point of sufferation, you stop fighting, you stop resisting. Damn. All right, so you're about to transform again. So when you get to this, when you hit some type of rock bottom, you go through a metamorphosis. So I do feel like this person initiates some type of metamorphosis where you give birth to a new version of yourself. All right, so what's coming for you is you giving birth to a new version of yourself. And I feel like you're using these last moments to say goodbye to the old version of yourself, so you can work on developing your character, developing aesthetic, developing who you're about to be. It's like, I'm not finna play with this motherfucker. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. You're using this as time to work on yourself. So making no decision is making a decision. That's what I'm hearing here. Like, making no decision is making a decision. So I see you being more intentional with the type of message that you're about to give out. What's this? King of Cups energy. Interesting. There could be a new person that you're talking to as well, and you may be able to tell that they too are struggling with reconciling with their ex. Like, they're contemplating if they can make something work with you or reconciling with their ex. And so you may have more than one connection that's like pure disappointment to you. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of even investing in relationships or trying to choose a person or settle down, I think you're really about your paper. You're a Bart Bart Simpson. You're about your bag. You're about your paper. You're changing. You are changing. Yes. Prosperity. Sometimes having Judas outside of further away from you, they can create more havoc than if you take Judas and you sit his ass right next to you. You understand? Not to avoid or prevent anything, but to allow Judas to do exactly what Judas was supposed to do, and that is betray you. So I feel like part of your self-mastery is accepting a person's role in your life and allowing them to play the role they're meant to play. But instead of allowing them to be outside of your fold or outside of your company, you're keeping them the closest. You're putting them the closest to you, so you can like, you're putting them the closest to you, so you can kind of keep a closer eye on that person. You see what I'm saying? And people may be telling you, "Oh, give up on that person. Don't deal with them. Leave them alone." And you like, "No, I'm not gonna give up on them. I'm not gonna leave them alone. They finna be we finna be together forever." So I don't know. There's finna be a level up energy here with heartbreak. You know what's going to really break someone's heart is some type of third party energy is going to realize that we're always going to be in this third party situation together. I don't know. This makes me feel like non-monogamy. And there's gonna be a third party energy that does not want like a non-monogamy connection. They want something that's monogamous. They want something that's special to them, and they feel like the reason why they can't get it is because you. But even with you out the picture, they still can't get this person to commit. They still can't get this person to choose them. Because I think this person is hardwired to never want anyone but you, collective. And so all they can do is leave a trail of broken hearts and broken tears. Because you're like the first. Yeah, the third party energy is coming up like Eve. Okay. Brainwashed. Yeah. Yeah, there's a masculine energy that feels a little disturbed. Like this is unfair. But in order to get you, they have to move with integrity. I'm hearing cast that bond woman out. All right, so this person maybe want you to bond them out of a situation as well. I don't fucking know, y'all. But we gonna find out together. I guess we're gonna see. Nonetheless, let's talk about it in the comment section. I'll see y'all there. Bye.